Morning, everybody. John Bigot here. Greetings from this beautiful, fine morning here in New Holstein, Wisconsin. Today is Saturday. Happy Saturday, everyone. The local time here is 6:52, October 4th, 2025. By the way, did you know that the fraternity Triskelion or Tau Gamma Phi was founded this day 57 years ago, which I am a member of. It was founded and created by 4 people in the Philippines. That was a long time ago. Anyway, I am doing some shuttling work here at Land O'Lakes, and the reason I am here in New Holstein is I'm trying to find some local empty local trailers, most especially roll-up doors, but I can't seem to find anything. So I'm gonna go back to Land O'Lakes in Kiel and let's see what we could work out. There is one swing door trailer there. I'd rather not use it because the customer prefers a roll-up doors. But if there's no other trailer, what else are you gonna do, right? The temperature here is 67 degrees. Our current odometer reading is 454,302. Just to give you guys a perspective of the mileage that I do every day. Most of these are 13.5-hour service. For example, on Monday I drove 13 hours and 18 minutes. That's 383 miles. Tuesday 13 hours and 46 minutes, 384 miles. Wednesday another one, 377. Thursday 320. Yesterday was 253. So I don't ever go over 400 miles in a day. And I think I did mention it that yesterday was my 90th day employment here at Extreme Trucking. Oh, I tell you, my friends, I am just so grateful to have this job. I really am. I really like what I do. A shout out to Richard Corner. Yeah, Richie. You asked me a question about politics. I have no idea, man. I am so busy with work. I don't have time to play politics. And you know what? It just doesn't do anything for me. It only aggravates me and disappoints me, and I'm gonna concentrate on work to provide for my family the best I can. And you know, one thing I've noticed that if I have stopped following politics for quite a while now. I tell you, I'm a lot more peaceful. I am a lot more peaceful now, so beautiful sunrise. Oh man, look at that. A couple more minutes and it would have been glorious. Okay. Monday to Wednesday, this is where I concentrate my work. See that Amoco gas station on the right? We are only authorized to fuel reefer fuel there. We're not authorized to get truck diesel. I suppose we could if we had a, we had an emergency fuel situation, but basically that's pretty much it. We'll catch you guys later. Alright everybody. Greetings from Llano Lakes here in Kiel, Wisconsin. We have our first load for today. I do 2 loads every Saturday from here to TDC, Kiel Distribution Center, which is located about 3 miles or 2 miles from here. It's just 2 loads out of here, drop it there and come back and pick up another load. And sometimes the load is ready and sometimes it's not. Sometimes I gotta wait a couple hours until the load is loaded. But I'll show you the operation just to let you know what I do on the weekends. However, I have volunteered to. Okay, let me back up a little bit. This operation involves 2 people, me and Jordan, and we're supposed to take alternate, duty every other Saturday, because that way one can have a weekend or not. But I volunteered to do this until December, since I really need a job, and besides, this is overtime pay right here. How can I resist, right? So I volunteered this to do every Saturday, and then today I also volunteered to do a pack load. The pack load means that I am going to be hauling agricultural products, which exempts us from using any logbook hours. We actually drive on off-duty personal conveyance, as long as you're not driving more than 150 mile radius, airplane miles. Then you can do that. Right now I have only 2 hours and 9 minutes left on my 70. This is not considered pack load. This is regular DOT hours. And yes, I did ask the question, if I do pack loads, does that interfere with my 34-hour reset? And the answer is no. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing a pack load, because if I did, that would interfere for the rest of the week. I won't get a reset. So as I said, I've got one more load to come back to Land O'Lakes, pick that up, and hopefully it'll be ready. If not, I'll wait a while. I'll wait as long as I can, and then whatever don't get shipped out today, Jordan will take care of it. Yeah, this place that I'm delivering to, it's just beyond that roundabout here, but I used to be able to go in there and this, if I go straight, there used to be a driveway there, but they closed it off, and now there's only one way to get into it. If I go straight here, it's a lot more shorter, but as I said, they closed that place. Sargento cheese is on your left. I've delivered there once or twice. But this is the one that I delivered to. Well, not this building, but the next one. I guess they're not coming in for today. This place usually come in on Saturdays, but I guess not today. Alright, let's go to door 0. I bet you've never seen a door 0 before, huh? I know it's weird, right? Maybe they added that, since there's already door 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and then they added a door instead of taking all the door numbers. They just added 0. Save time and money. Oh, looks like One Shot Johnny showed up today. think so? Oh, I think so. Whoa! That was disappointing. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go disconnect it and drop it. By the way, my wife, oh, she's so kind to me. She drove, her and her friend Anna drove all the way to Cortez, Wisconsin to buy me these gloves. They're insulated leather gloves. These are the ones that I've been using over the road for many years. And they are just really good. This used to be like $4 or $6 a piece. Now they're $15, but they are worth it. They are worth it now. Ever since I've been doing this drop and hook, look at my hands, man, they're so rough. It's I needed a really good pair of insulated, cushioned, and just all around beautiful gloves. Tillman. Okay, so we got dolly down, disconnect, and we still got to disconnect the fifth wheel. Which we can easily, conveniently do that right here. That's it. There it is. Kingpin release, lower landing gear, disconnect cables, disconnect hoses, and off we go. So what I usually do is I pull away just enough that the kingpin is out of the jaw, and then I drop the airbags, and that way we get some really smooth. There you go. Then I go back to Land O'Lake and get the other one. Show you my hours here for a minute. One hour and 55 minutes remaining on my 70. Getting close. I'll catch you later. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning greetings from Plymouth, Wisconsin. What a glorious, beautiful day. Look at that. Today is Tuesday, October 7th, 2025. The local time is 9:28. Temperature is 58 degrees. And as you can see, the leaves are beginning to a little bit more, not beginning, but they are really just multiplying their colors here. Once again, I am shuttling between Kiel, Wisconsin, and Plymouth. I am on my second load. I have pulled 2 loads out of 6, so I got 4 more to go. I had a very relaxing weekend, uneventful. I worked all day long Saturday, and Sunday I just stayed home. Catch up on sleep. Everything is well. You know, for the first time, I don't know if I mentioned this out loud, maybe it was just in my head, but for the first time in my life, I thought to myself, this is it. This is going to be the last company I am going to be able to, I'm going to be applying or working. I plan to retire here. Here I am, 95 days of employment with Extreme Trucking. And I'm already thinking about, you know, what, 10 more years? I'm 57. 10 more years, that makes me 67. Do you think I'd still be working at that time? If everything goes well. You know, if I'm still alive, I'm still healthy enough to drive, would I work until I'm 67? Oh my. What a daunting thought, right? Yesterday something happened. I can't really get into it because it's kind of an internal company issue. But something happened that I was really discouraged. It's just a reminder that tomorrow is not promised, you know? Don't get comfortable. Because tomorrow is never promised. I'm sorry I'm not able to tell you. I don't know if I'm able or not, but I choose to just keep it to myself and, you know, not air out the dirty laundry. Besides, whatever the issue is, it's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is tomorrow is never promised. Don't get comfortable. And it just shows you that that's how much I really like my job here. I really do. I like the company, I like my job, I like my routine, I like my life. I actually have a life now. And then something comes up and makes you think like, oh boy. Then what? Now what? You know? But this too shall pass, I'm sure. This too shall pass. going to continue trusting on the Lord. Whatever happens, I'm sure He's got the best intentions for me and plan for me, so why should I fight against that, right? It's just very discouraging, I suppose. Anyway, it was kind of really dark and gloomy this morning and started to kind of wet and rainy. But here we are at 9:35 a.m. and it's a glorious, beautiful day. Not a single cloud out there. And the sun is behind us. The colors are in front of us. What a magnificent day. As the Lord said, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice in it, give Him the honor, the thanks, and the glory. Welcome to Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Manitowoc County, Wisconsin. Isn't that just a picturesque, how do you say that? Picturesque scene right here? Not that. I saw on Facebook today a couple claims that the husband has been living in the United States for the last 10 years, no, 20 years, been married to an American wife for 10 years, and somehow he's being deported or self-deportation, something like that. And they're kind of, I think the whole point of it was they're looking for sympathy from people. And I'm thinking, you had 10 years to work on your papers, and now you're gonna cry about it? Oh boy. The king of, what do you call it? Procrastination? I suppose people are funny. They will always be funny. That includes you and me. We're all funny in some way. Look at that corn. Hey, what's the difference between harvesting that corn and a corn that's really green? That corn is almost like, dried up and dead. See those silos right there? See those two silos? Now imagine take a Columbia spaceship and put it over there. And what I was thinking is get a model Columbia spaceship. Oh, I don't know, as big as a foot long, maybe, something 12 inches in size. And from the roadside, hold it up and take a phone and take a picture of it. You know, making sure that it fits the size. You know what I mean? It's like, even though it's only very small, but from a close up, it looks real big. So you have to adjust the distance to fit the silo to size. Just hold it up and take a picture of it. I really think it would be funny. That would be great. If it was me, if I had that house and I could afford it, as I mentioned earlier, I think I would hire somebody or build a mock-up shell-looking spaceship made out of tubings. I tell you, people from around the world is gonna come and take a look at it. That would be amazing. Imagine this. Picture this. Okay, there's two silos in a barn in a farm, and then there's a spaceship on it. And I don't know, maybe even blow some smoke on the bottom as if it's, you know, get ready to launch. And maybe not from a distance, put a restaurant or a cafe, and that will be your background. Welcome to Kiel, Wisconsin, everyone.